Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are ya? Hope you're doing good. So, you know how we've been looking into the people to see if they're a part of the Eyes Wide Shut gang. And then I got my smut magazine, and there's a story in it about fears about Scientology. And it was talking in this article about the stars that are fleeing. Um, and so it's talking about, Tom Cruise. He left the West Coast in 2016 for a life in Europe. John Travolta quietly sold his Brentwood, California compound last year. Christina Alley, she parted with her Los Feliz home of over 20 years last month. And this is March. Oh, this is May. Damn it. I don't know what month I'm in anymore. May 2021. Oh my gosh. May, March, whatever, starts with an M. Anyhow, so it's saying that the days of Scientology's biggest names rallying around the troops said glitzy Hollywood ceremonies and gatherings are done and dusted. That's what the source tells us magazine. Talking about that, there's been lawsuits and criticism and all this stuff going on with it. It says that it's more low-key now. Like, they're saying it's not going away. It's more low-key, but they are investing in projects. And I mean, duh, we can look at, like, investing in projects, I think, means investing in land and putting up buildings and compounds and things like that as a way to, keep their wealth. So, what I want to do here, let's look into what's the current state of their religion. And then I want to do like a side-by-side to see the Eyes Wide Shut group and Scientology. I want to see how they interact. But first, let's look into it. What's the health of their organization? What's it looking like over there? Are they, on their last gasp? Or what? I don't know what you would call it. I'm trying to think, in the past, has there been any, like, religions that just totally took a dump and then we never heard about them again? I mean, without disasters. Like, I'm not saying, like, Waco or something. I don't even know what that group was about. But, alright, so, well, they're definitely experiencing ongoing stress and drama. And it looks like they must have been taking quite a large hit to their money reservoirs, their war chest, however you want to say that. They're definitely fighting back. They're in it to win it for the Xenu. Okay, so they're in it to win it for the Xenu. They are definitely working hard. There's things that they know that they have to do within the organization to change and stay relevant. So they're planning out things. They don't like change that is coming upon it, so there might be some things going on in the church that they might have to abandon. It's not working for them anymore. There's some things changing here, but they are still moving forward. So they're not muerto yet. They're definitely not muerto yet. They're weighing their priorities and seeing what things that they need to keep, probably like, how many dirty deeds do we need to keep listed in their secret file, that kind of thing. Is it like, are we going to get in trouble in the future about this? Is it really like legally ironclad kind of situation? They do not want change. I can tell you that, though. That's the second card that's come up about this. They do not want change. There's something's coming in and forcing change on them, and they are not happy about it, and it looks like there's going to be some secrets revealed that they did not want to have revealed. This is, they might be consulting with attorneys or something, trying to figure out how much they have to reveal about something. Looks like their hands getting forced into revealing something they don't want to, like someone's going to be getting an inside peek into something they don't want them to see. But this feels like they don't have a choice about it. And yeah, it's going to expose them as abusing their position. And that's not good. And so they are kind of like, they're still moving forward, but they're kind of like down in the dregs right now in terms of power for their group. Okay? So, now, when we looked into, it seemed like Scientologist and the Eyes Wide Shut crew, they seem to be like a simpatico of groups, right? Kind of like, yeah, you're a part of this group, you can be a part of that group. They're kind of together, or at least they have members that are in both. So I want to see, like, is there a connection between the two groups? Okay, so give us another shuffle here, but I'm going to put the Scientology on this half and the Eyes Wide Shut crew on this half, and I want to see, like, what's going on in between, if they have something going on together, like officially. Maybe it's not officially, like there's probably not a friendship bracelet for them, but something going on. Okay. This is like, yeah, there is some like crossover, and it's beneficial. This does not look like it's official. This is kind of like you're still on your own for whatever dastardly deeds you get caught for. You're still on your own, but we are good with people being members of both groups. Okay? It's everybody wins. There's definitely drama going on, but again, this is a positive situation. So when they crash into each other, not good. They don't like it, but overall, it's a very lucrative type operation with this mixing. And so they have issues, but they have some type of agreement on how they work out their issues. I would assume when members go rogue, I don't know. There's some way that they are communicating to each other. So there's not an official alliance, if you get my drift. Scientology side, though, they are doing worse than the Eyes Wide Shut crew in terms of like power. So Scientology over here, they're trying to fix their shit, right? And I think they're like, we can pull a rabbit out of a hat. We've done it before. We are going to reinvigorate the image of us. Okay, they're living in the past though, so it's kind of like I said, there was that whole fear of change. They don't want to move forward. They liked like their golden days, like when they had the Tom Cruises and all the celebs, like that was the in religion, the in religion, and now it's kind of like meh. So they're still like, it feels like they're going to be holding on to their glory days, like Al Bundy and his high school football career. Okay, so they're still trying to make that work. Over here, Eyes Wide Shut crew. They're getting a little anxious right now. Something's going on. We can probably guess. There's something going on, and they're looking for trying to shift in the shadows in a different way to still keep their profits and their dirty deeds. They're looking to shift into something new. There's a new beginning here. They think that it's not something they've been they don't have as much experience in some other direction they're trying to go in this way. I don't know what direction. There's some new type of avenue they're seeking, like some new path. Like we went down the road, this path was broken or blocked, so now we have to go down this road. Like, okay, well, we'll figure it out. So some source was cut off of them, some way that they normally function. Now they have to divert, and they're going this other direction. They're just kind of like, they're not quite sure. They think they're going to figure it out. But they also they know they have to watch their back. They have to watch their back. They're up against the wall too. Okay, that sounds good. Kind of happy about that. So I want to look at, since we're talking about the Scientologist, let's look into Mr. Tom Cruise. Let's look about him and Scientology. Is he still, totally in? Is he still like, oh, I love you, David Miscavige. You're my favorite little buddy. I can bounce you on my lap, and you can check out my tooth that's in the center right under my nose. It's real fun. And then we can watch deep Tom Cruise fake videos. That's the best ever, huh, little David Miscavige, you little tyrant. All right, Tom Cruise, how are you doing in the Scientology? Oh, is he looking to get out? This looks like he's actually looking to maybe get out of this little thing here. It's like, yeah, it's like I didn't see what was going on here. I'm seeing what's going on, and now we gotta be, nope, I'm trying to get my ass out of this. I'm gonna do it. I have the patience to go see the big new picture. I'm going off in this new direction, but it looks like he's trying to get out of it. Interesting. I don't think I would have ever have guessed that with him, but it looks like he's trying to get out of it. All right. Let's look into Christina Alley. She seems to be having a level head. I mean, now that she's not doing drugs like a fiend. But let's look into Christina Alley. Is she out of it, in it? I don't know. I haven't heard her talk much about it lately. I don't know if she was ever a real big talker about it. It seemed like Tom Cruise and John Travolta, they were the big talkers about it, but let's see. She's not out of it. And it looks like they're just trying to keep her. We're working together to keep you in it. Don't you love this so much? You remember how much you love us so much? Yes, we want to keep you in it. We're like, it seems like she was coming up and feeling like she wasn't a part of the group anymore. She was like feeling like, I don't know, leftover Parmesan cheese on the carpet that Hunter Biden was just going to snort up later. She was just feeling like, and I'm defending myself, and you guys don't have my back, and so why am I in this group? And it looks like they're coming in and trying to be like, no, we love you, yeah, you crazy girl, we love you. And I don't know, maybe she's having like some type of ending. Maybe this is not, like, they're trying to, but it looks like something ends here. And it's like, not good. Let's get some more fries with that. Oh my. She might be trying to get out of this thing too. She's not quite there yet, but maybe she is. It looks like she's trying to get out of it. I mean, money. I'm sure it's kind of like, I don't know how much residuals Cheers pays, but it does look like there's something coming up here where I'm looking at my money and I'm wondering, like, what am I giving my money to? So I think it's almost like they're probably coming in trying to say, we love you. And then she's like, oh, great. And then they're gone again. And she's like, wait a minute. Something might be going on over there, too. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes. All right, let's check in on John Travolta, because I'm curious about our buddy and to see if he is hanging out with the Xenu crowd. John Travolta. John Travolta, he looks like he's leaving. He is gonna get out of this group. Looks like he's in the process of leaving. He's trying to put together his stuff here, but he's having issues because there's people threatening him to out him and tell everything they know, tell all his dirty laundry. So he's looking to leave. He's trying to make his plan. He's just trying to focus on his plan moving forward. Like, keep my head down. They don't see what I'm doing. They're going to leave me alone. But they have people watching him, and they're going to start dropping gossip. And it feels like they're going to start leaking out stories about him little by little, like as leverage to keep him in the group. He's going to have a lot of anxiety about this because he does not want these stories to get out. Yeah, and there's something here, like he's leaving. They don't want him to leave because he gives them a lot of money. And let's look more into this gossip they're going to be dripping out about him. Gossip, truth, whatever. Who knows if he's going to get upset about it. There must be some type of truth to it. Maybe not. Maybe it could just be damaging his reputation. But, I mean, I don't know. Is John Travolta going to be acting in any stellar roles coming up anytime soon? I don't know. But let's look into this gossip and what's going on here. Misled by false prophets. It definitely looks like he's going to get victimized, and it's kind of almost like, just do it. Victimize me. I think he, at first it's kind of like, I don't want to do this. And then it feels like he gets some boost of encouragement from someone about, like, we're in a different time now. You can totally deal with this. Like, it feels like whatever they're holding over his head feels like something that is not as big of a deal as he has been internalizing it, but maybe he's been internalizing his issues for a long time, and so maybe they're just bigger than they should be to him. Because it's like he wants to avoid the drama. He doesn't want the drama at all. But it looks like he's coming out, and through this process, this is like a new chapter in his life. That's good. So maybe the Scientologists are going to be going down the tubes. So what's her name? She's a Scientologist, right? Elizabeth Moss. She's doing rather well. I just subscribed to Hulu, so I started watching the first episode. I haven't even finished it yet, of The Handmaid's Tale. I don't even know if that's an investment of time I should be making. I was like, oh, well, everybody was talking about this a while ago, so maybe I'll watch it. I read the book years ago. I don't know if you've watched it. I don't know. Is this something I should be investing my time in? Is this worth it? Am I just going to be like watching it and be all, let me know. But let's look into Elizabeth Moss, because I believe allegedly she's a part of the Scientologist group. I'm not for sure. You can let me know down below. I think she is. Either way, let's look into her. Feels like she's thinking about leaving. She's not quite sure. She's not feeling that it's really working for her. You know what I mean? Like, like, if you think about it, like, how did I get to the top of my career or something? And then it's like, did they really help me that much, or was it my skills that got me there, right? And then it's like, I'm kind of like, what are you doing with my fucking money? So I think she's in a pondering mode. I think she's just kind of like, definitely like, should I stay or should I go? Is this a great thing? Like, her intuition's blocked though, so it's kind of hard. Like, she's too close to the situation. That's probably how they keep it. They don't want you to be like, thinking too much for yourself. So that's interesting. All right. Watch. It's like, she's not a Scientologist. And I'm like, well, doesn't look like she wants to stay there anyway. So, anyhow, yeah, I think that's kind of interesting. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed our alleged video about that. Please like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.